Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to today's class. My name is Priyanka and I'm the owner and baker of Whisk Bakery. So today I'm going to teach you how to make one of the easiest and the most delicious butter cookies. These come together under 30 minutes, yet these are the most delicious and scrumptious cookies that you will ever make. You can make these with your kids at home and these are very healthy. So come, let's get started. We have softened butter here with a little bit of vanilla extract. We'll start by creaming the butter. This is 100 grams of butter. Next, we'll add some powdered sugar. 100 grams of softened butter here with some vanilla
Okay.
extract. And we are
Okay.
adding 35 grams of powdered sugar.
Okay. And the butter which you are using is the unsalted or is it the regular Amul butter?
This is the regular salted Amul butter. If you're using unsalted butter, then you will have to add a little bit of salt.
Okay.
You have to cream it till the butter and sugar mixture becomes pale in color.
I had one question. Can we add gur instead of white sugar?
No, ma'am, actually, because sugar plays a very important role, so we cannot just completely remove the sugar. Maybe that will work with some other recipe, but I don't think it will work with this recipe. This is a very
Okay.
basic six ingredient cookie recipe. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe with some other recipe which is meant that can be made with gur, then you can replace it with gur.
Okay.
Then you can see the color of the butter has changed. Now we're going to add flour. This is regular all-purpose flour. Then we have cornstarch here. You can also replace this with custard powder. Flour is 105 grams and the custard powder was, the cornstarch was 15 grams. Then we have here normal Amul fresh cream. This is 10 grams. This is mainly added so that our cookie can become in a pipeable consistency because we're going to pipe it later on the parchment paper. It's very important to scrape the bowl after every mix so that we don't have any flour pockets or butter pockets later in the cookie. So here our cookie batter is ready. As you can see, it's very fluffy. Now we'll keep this in the refrigerator for a few minutes while we prepare the baking tray and the piping bag. So here I have a regular tray, aluminum tray that I have lined with parchment paper. You can just ball the cookie with your hands also, or else you can pipe it. Here I'm using this nozzle. This is a Noor T8 nozzle to pipe the cookies. I've also set my oven to preheat because we should never start baking without, or we shouldn't keep the products in the oven until it has been preheated properly. I'm just going to preheat for 10 minutes at 150 degrees. Now I'm going to put the batter into my piping bag. We'll just fill it from one side so that there are no air bubbles and we get clean rosettes while we are piping it. This is called a bench scraper. I'm just going to use it to take out any if there are any air bubbles left inside the piping bag. I'll start piping now. We have to make tight rosettes so that once they'll bake, they're going to spread a lot so that they don't spread too much. We're going to make very tight rosettes. This batter makes approximately 15 cookies, depending on what size that you're piping. Uh, I would advise not to pipe them or make them sit very close to each other because they're going to spread and then you'll end up with all the cookies sticking together. If you don't want to pipe rosettes, you can also pipe these straight lines. These will come out as cookie sticks. Or else you can just pipe dots also, just like this. Just going to fill up this space. Now here I have some caster sugar. You can also skip this step if you don't want these to be a little on the sweeter side. Um, I'm just going to sprinkle some on top because these have a very slight sweetness because we've just added 35 grams of powdered sugar. These are not very overly sweet. Don't sprinkle too much, just a little. So once you've piped these, you have to keep it in the fridge for approximately 15 to 30 minutes minimum. Or else you can also pipe these beforehand and keep this in the freezer, and you can just take them out and put it in the oven whenever you want to eat. So we just keep these in the fridge, and I have a batch which I've already baked. I'll just show you that. This is how they look once they are baked. Just break into one. You can see how crumbly and crispy these are. You can bake it for, here I've baked these for approximately 20 minutes at 150 degrees. If you want it to be a little more on the crispy side, then you can see this one has browned a little more. You can bake it for a little longer as well, or a little less. So there is no any perfect time that you have to bake these for these many minutes, depending on your oven and the temperature that you're baking it at. It depends on that. So now there are various flavors and different combinations that you can use to make these. Like today, we're going to dip these in chocolate. So half and half, these will be half dipped in chocolate and half will be just the cookie. You can add cocoa powder to it or any other lemon. You can put the lemon zest and lemon essence also. You'll get lemon butter cookies, or you can add roast jeera and add jeera to it. So you will get butter jeera cookies. So this is, I've taken milk chocolate here. You can also use dark chocolate or white chocolate. You can add chopped pistachios or almonds to it as well to give it a little Indian touch. We'll just microwave the chocolate for 30 seconds. So my chocolate has melted. Now we're going to just dip the cookies in the chocolate. Now you can sprinkle these with some nuts and pistachios to decorate it even further. Or even instead of dipping these in chocolate, you can also drizzle a little chocolate on them if you don't want chocolate to be too much.
Just a question. Can we add sea salt, sprinkle some sea salt on
Yes,
it?
yes, definitely, definitely. That would taste very nice.
Okay, thanks.
You can store these cookies for 3 to 4 days in an airtight container. They'll stay good. But after that, they'll start to become a little soft because they have a lot of butter in it. So yeah, I think we're done with the class. Do we have any questions? Hello.
Just another question. In case we are adding cocoa, generally
Hmm.
we need to add a little milk to it.
No, here we don't have to add milk. You can replace a little bit of the flour with cocoa powder. And if you feel that you're not able to pipe the cookies, then you can add a little more of the cream. We've added 10 grams of cream here. Maybe you can
Mm,
make it 15 grams so that it will become more pliable and you can pipe it.
okay. So, the maida which we are adding is
Yes.
105 grams. So,
Yes.
in case we are adding cocoa, for example, I
Hmm.
add probably 10 or 15 grams of cocoa. So then
Okay.
I will replace 10, 15 grams. I will decrease 10, 15 grams of maida and then add cocoa.
Yes, right.
Okay, got it.
Just replace the flour with cocoa powder.
Got it.
Any other questions? And it is very important to chill the cookies once you have piped it because it will help the cookies to hold on to the structures. Otherwise, they'll spread a lot if you just directly after piping if you directly bake it in the oven.